So we are known as North Korea. This is a Genesis round. North Korean economy. Once again, we've managed to build up our defenses and our offenses to take out these provinces here. Not Sky Tower, but the Sky Tower will eventually have to go down. Eventually, I'll be strong enough to penetrate Sky Tower's defenses here. I'm halfway there, but let's remove Ohei. So let's go to War Room. Let's go to, oh wait, that's Shadow Realms. Let's go to 1-7. War Room 1-7. Once again, we are reunifying our province here. Let's go to Raise. Or we can go to Traditional March. Just go to Traditional March. I can always use more land. And 18 prisoners. Oh, actually, we'll keep the prisoners to ourselves. Hopefully this will work. And I think I have enough to make it work. I report a tough and resounding victory on the battlefield. So I've taken 403 acres. Unfortunately, because the enemy expected defeat, they torched 363 acres and made them uninhabitable. I gained 55 specialist training credits and 747 peasants settle on my new lands. We lost 119 soldiers and 125 griffins in this battle. We killed about 73 enemy troops and imprisoned about 145. So, in a few short hours, a few hours or so, my forces will return. Very short, very quickly. This is why I like avians. Avians. Then I'll hit them again. Then I'll remove Ohei. Then we're gonna go after Sky Tower. Ohei has been removed, has been demoted down to a lord status instead of being baron. I'm called North Korean economy because the North Korean economy is slowly recovering. It sucks. It sucks compared to the rest of the world, but it's slowly making some gains, and that's where the billions come in. And if you're savvy enough to actually make cash in on this boom times, the economy does prosper. Plus, so I'm thinking of strongly investing in North Korean economy. I am a socialist myself, and yeah. This good business to be had. Sort of like how you play this game, and you can you make gains every time you kill people, right? So there are only 103 players left in this round, so roughly the same amount of players. I will be removing this player from the game, and none. Ohei, and then perhaps attacking None and Sky Tower. And let's go through politics and figure out who's the strongest here. None and Sky Tower. So once again, I'll vote for myself as the leader of this kingdom. And then there's no kingdom, there's no person here. Let's remove Ohei here. Then remove None, and then remove Sky Tower, and then I become the king of this province again. So we're gonna be doing a major war build. We have 163 prisoners, and we have a bunch of buildings coming in. Banks and farms and build some banks, build some farms, build some training grounds. My forces are strong, but they could start to be stronger. So I can, when I go out to expand, during the reunification wars, I always the reunification wars, and This is North Korea. We're reunifying reunifying the South. Reuniting the South. And how long is Kim Jong-un's regime, anyways? Kim Jong-un. He 2008, right? 38 years. Born in 1984. He's been ruling since 2012. So this is his 10th year of his the first decade of his regime. The first decade of his regime. That's not him, by the way, because that's a totally different guy. That's not him. His eyes are different. We think that the old Kim died. Well, how the luxury palaces, the private jets, yachts and stuff. It's like private island owned by yachts. Like Hawaii, Ibiza, Aruba, but he's the only one that lives there. Private island. You know, if I had a private island, I turn it. If I were like a political overlord, I'd make a private island, but I'd fortify it and bring in my most elite leaders, most elite business leaders, turn it into a super rich private resort kind of a thing. Of course, my little section of it will be my little compound, would be very heavily fortified, but it's to have a little small economy going, as a reward, and of course, charge high rent for not charge high rent, but make it so it's exclusive. It has its own exclusive little economy, its own ecozone. I would, that's the whole point of why have private? Why not use it to do something productive of it? Bring in the most elite and call it Funland or something. And wow, he's diabetic, hypertension, he's super fat. He smokes cigarettes, so he's gonna die pretty soon. See, 20 days of lean movement, he's critically dead. Lost considerable amount of weight. So, wow. His sister looks like his sister's like his sister's a total Yara Greyjoy looking creature. Total Yara Greyjoy right there. I don't know. There's something enigmatic about this country. It's a country that sucks so much at you. It's like one of those really bad D-rated movies that actually does have a small cult following, like say The Room or something. It's such a D-rated movie that it's still profitable. So, whereas other dictatorships are just total gong shows, where you just can actually be a total, somewhat of a small economy going. Of course, we're all going to hell for supporting such a thing, but Xi Jinping, they actually should create some kind of nanobots to kind of create I don't know, create some kind of weird mythology around this kind of pop color personality. I mean, what's the whole point of earning all this money and earning all this power if you can't live forever, right? Or at least live longer and make your mark. No king lives forever. That's what they say. And look, I gained some bling there. So we need to start working hard to kind of make sure that our provinces are very well stocked. We have farms producing wine and food and productions for my little star base here. I'm going to call myself North Korean compound or something, presidential compound. Kim Jong-un doesn't really have a presidential palace. It's just a residence. It's just a fortified base. That's about it. It's like Hitler living in the wolf lair instead of the eagle's nest or something. And turn into a little private community. We all have pleasure and fun and crazy orgies, and I don't know what the hell rich, powerful leaders do. The rich and powerful elite in this country, in America, the Bohemian Grove and all that, the campground for the super rich and stuff. So, where they sacrifice kids. That's what I hear. Bohemian Grove. Okay, so let's produce more food, so my people don't starve. Like unlike real North Korea, unlike the real North Korean places. Draft speed, draft cost. So let's increase our draft speed. Make sure that we can keep on producing the KPLA forces. Okay, Chinese. Okay, so what is KPLA? What's the Korean army called? Because the Chinese one is the Republic Armed Forces. North Korean Army called. It's called the Korean People's Army. Okay. KPA. Army of the Workers. Military Force of the Army of the Workers Party of Korea. It's called Gongxingdan under China. It's called the Workers Party of China. Gongxingdang Party. Gongxingdang Workers Party. And under the Shogun policies, the Central Institution of Korean Society. Rocket Force? Rocket Man. Fake it. Kim killed him. It's Grand Marshal Kim. Grand Marshal is like the supreme war chief of a total war battle. So, for example, they did of a particular theater. In this case, the Patton was not the war chief, but a bunch of other people like Patton, higher than Patton, controlled the whole thing, like say Churchill or something, controlled the war against the Nazis. And you have to admit, though, the North Koreans and the Communist Chinese Party, they really did push up the Japanese, the fascists of Japan, and helped really fuck up the Japanese. So that, but of course, the Americans were also the American submarine corps as well. The submarine fleet was also very, very effective, and the U.S. Marines out in the Philippines and all these other mosquito-like places, killing the Japanese and making sure that freedom prevails, so that they can't make a second strike on America. So, and of course, Japan started the war. It's very surprising to see that the Americans did not take Japanese heads as war trophies like they did at Pancho Villa. Pancho Villa's mistake was actually invading America. That's what the thing is. America was neutral in this whole Spanish or Mexican Civil War revolution kind of thing. And Pancho Villa, the general, the great general, the warden of the North, General Warden of the North, invaded Texas or something to acquire munitions for his revolution. It struck the Americans, and the Americans retaliated. But Pancho Villa did survive the war. He actually had his own little fiefdom, the Revolutionary Rancho, which is actually a national park now in New Mexico. So, but if he had lived, it would have been turned into a small commune, kind of maybe a township of revolutionaries, and it would have been a very it would have grown into an economical power zone, economical city, economical place. That's what cities need to be. They need to be their own little eco zone, a sphere of influence. So let's fire a fireball off at Ohei here, and make sure he knows I'm here, and lower his population ranking a bit, and let's see, population presence points due to housing shortages, population tampering, tax collection efforts. Good. So we're going to keep on hitting them, and then we're going to use the spoils of that war to kind of build up our forces and indigenous forces, libraries especially, dungeons. Dungeons we don't have to worry about for now. We don't need stables because we're playing as avian, so thief dens maybe produce more guilds and more thieves and some more towers. But we can also start to reproduce our food because we're gonna need a lot of army. Too bad avian don't have horses. That would have been done, but that would have been too overpowered because these guys return very quickly home. I tried to team kill someone and someone became an avian and it just kept on multiple hitting me. So I've learned my lesson that I've actually learned, not my lesson, but I've actually learned I'll call myself High Garden or something. The state of High Garden. I am personally fighting a personal war also against my against some assholes in life. So that's a little personal war there. This little thing with North Korea, I have a little thing going. I really want to start making business there and making some small business ventures there. Hopefully boost up their GPD. And play some personal statecraft. My own personal version of statecraft. Being an entrepreneur. It should. So we're just gonna have to wait back and see where we're going here and take out Ohei here and reclaim this province for the North Korean economy, the Juche. And 404 acres of land. 404, do. So how much am I getting actual land that I'm actually getting? Let's go to military and my Banzai forces. I'll call this Operation Banzai, Buckaroo Banzai, or something weird like that. And Operation Buckaroo Banzai would clearly state that I am in a lot of trouble. Military Council, there we go. 41. So 41 land plus A61 land. Because I'm gonna get very, very land fat if I don't. So we're gonna build some armories here, and build some more training grounds, some more forts and military barracks. May want to put some hospitals because I'll be planning to attack some zombies pretty soon. So hospitals help. If you do catch the plague, you do catch COVID, then so COVID world meter. See what the world's doing COVID wise. Not doing too good. It's not doing good at all. We're making a little uptick of gains here of and then we have beat the world's record of the whole pandemic world's record by at least 1 million extra cases because of corona, because of Waka. And there we go again, 3 million. Waka, what's it called? It's called it's Omicron. So, and we beat yesterday's record of deaths. So that's not good. No, not at all. Hopefully we can stay under, but it's already 5 o'clock my time, so it's already it's already 5 o'clock my time, so they're still tabulating the casualties of today. We went to see some places are going down. India went down, thank God. So they got under control. Brazil is under, thank God. Oh, Brazil gained. That's not good. Okay, Russia, Turkey. Whoa, shit. Turkey had it under control, but Turkey is it was going down in Turkey, but now a spike happened. They must have opened up too soon or something like that. What's the thing do is sometimes you gotta let it flatten the curve. You gotta let it go down, like really down, like here. It was going down pretty good, and all of a sudden, boom! That's see, now it's the highest they experienced so far. So, all those Turks, Canada. Oh, here we go, Canada. Canada's having a big. See, look, we were down here to negligible numbers. All of a sudden, yeet! So, see, we're almost down here to even one. Even earlier this year, now the ones and onesies and twosies, and now we're going. Oh, it's jumping up. Jumping up. So, COVID's going to be with us for quite a while still. Who knows if Omicron is going to mutate into something even more gross. I need to get my booster shots too, so. Vietnam is catching up in numbers. Japan, Portugal, Greece. Yeah, right. China has, they say China has the lowest number, but it probably went up. Guyana, these countries don't have much population, but Guyana, Guyana, and all that other. So that's that. That's the world. The world over. We got some land. We got so let's put this under armories to make sure we got the places to store our weapons. Let's just research a lower cost of yeah, there we go, wage reduction. Lower cost of drafting. So we can save some money there and train some more forces. Everywhere we can save is good. Everywhere we can save is a good thing. 240. So making sure I don't want any thieves. I don't want any thieves to take out my huge armada of people. The main body of our civilization, our North Korean economy civilization. And then, we attack Sky Tower, we reunify our kingdom, and build some more banks of Bravasi. Bravosi. And definitely gonna put some more farms, some more banks to keep my economy going, and keep Kim Jong-un's economy going. And see how his economy is doing. He has his own private businesses, his own country as well, but he also gets money from supporters from outside, like fans, people visiting his country who are total fans of the place, and they come in the hundreds of thousands. So there's that. Back into the socialist world. Huh? He's got a lot of businesses, like infiltrating businesses and spies who do business outside in the West and where else, and then they send money back to him, back to his family, back to their family, back to him, and all this money sending back in the country helps their economy grow. It's in the billions. And quite frankly, whoever if you pay your taxes, say for example, I move to country A, and I do all my taxes, and I do all my volunteering, and I do all my donations. I'm a good citizen. I can do what the fuck I want with my own money, right? Capitalism going to help a socialist country, so communist country. So. Of course, he can use some of his personal fortune to invest in his country to make sure the country runs well, so he can keep his power, keep his power base, and keep his loyalty base, and keep that fantasy of his country alive. Not many people are in North Korea, by the way. $2.5 million. South Korea is like going woo. So ultimately there are about, add these two up, there are 76 million North Koreans. The Afghanistan population is jumping, so nearly reaching 40 million. Canada's population is not so. So 2.5, and Japan is dropping here a little bit down. China is just growing, so but they need to start producing more babies though. And I'm sure COVID really fucked things up. Population wise. Okay, that's this video. I'm going to be putting most of my videos online soon, and then putting them into my main archive, which is my OneDrive, until I get my real archive, the hard state hard drive. So, that's North Korean economy. That's Kim. Who did I call myself again? I call myself Baron Supreme Kim. So I'm Kim Jong-un. Okay, thank you for watching our show. Have yourselves a lovely afternoon, and I'll see you later.